All right, guys, what's going on? You're here, you got your deal locked up, you came to an agreement with the seller, and now you're going out there and you're trying to find a buyer to sell this deal so you can make that profit in between. This is very important as well, guys, and you want to, negotiate properly, when you're selling that deal, and you also want to make sure that you're in contact with those guys that are actually buying properties in your area to get those maximum profits, because buyers that when you have a deal in a particular area, they go a little bit harder, especially when they love that area and they own properties in that area. So for newbies, free, right? Just go online, post it on Facebook, post it on Craigslist, say that you have a deal here, maybe make a little flyer for your deal. We'll have an example of a flyer, what it looks like, when you're trying to sell your deal, you let them know the price, you let them know the square footage, you let them know if there's a lockbox on the property, or if you're doing an open house and you just put it out there, you can do a buy now price, you can do asking for a price and go from there. Like I said, whether you can put it on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all the cash buys that you probably collected via email address or in your local Facebook chat. But guys, I'm gonna show you how to really niche this thing out, find cash buyers in your market that are actually buying, and be able to maximize those profits as well as negotiation. So you wanna skip trace buyers in that area of that deal. So if you look and you lock up a contract and you're looking at the cash comps in that area in the last year or the last 6 months, you want to go to those cash buyers and skip trace those LLCs and skip trace those people and shoot them a call and let them know that you have a property for sale for a little bit less than you sold for a property not far from yours. I was just shooting you a call to see if you'd be interested in purchasing another property right near yours. Now those cash buyers are going to be the ones that jump on it and go very hard, because people love buying properties in a particular area, especially when they're close to each other. So there will be a video on how we go in there and do that for free. Another thing you guys can do is find getting a cash buyers list. You can also pull out, data, pull out lists of people that are buying properties cash in that area. You can get a number. So when you're going out there and you're marketing, and you're reaching out to buyers, you want to see, where they at with it. Every buyer that comes and checks your house, you want to get a number from them. See what price they want to offer. Even if it's lower than what you're asking, you want to get that price, because maybe if you have it too high, you can always go back to the seller, renegotiate it, let them know that there's some work that needs to be done, and that the price that you're looking for is just not going to be able to work. You went through there, you went through your repair walks and your inspection walks, and it's just not going to be something that works for you. You talk to your partners and you really need to be at X number, and you can renegotiate that. But guys, when you're getting that number and you're talking to that buyer, you always want to ask, is that the best that you can do? We actually got some other buyers that are looking at this property as well. But at X number, I could be able to send you this contract right now and it's yours. Or you can, let them know, hey, we actually let all our buyers come and see the property. We give everyone 48 hours, whether you want to say 24 hours or 48 hours, to be able to go check out this property. Because, we want to give everyone a fair chance to look at this really great deal. So also, when you're dealing with buyers, guys, your EMD, your earnest money deposit, you want to make sure that, your buyer can put down, whether it's $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, and putting that so they can have some skin in the game. So when they won't say, I gave the kid $500 or I gave that person $1,000, I may be able to walk away from that. No, when someone puts down a large amount of money, they're serious, right? They really want this deal. Another one is the showing. So you're going to have to schedule showings, whether you get a lockbox or you have a back door open, or you have to go out there, or you have someone boots on ground virtually that can show that property. Your buyers are going to have to see the inside of the house. Another one is your timeline, guys. When can they sell? When can they buy this deal? When can they close on this deal? How soon can they close? That is a very important question, because some buyers say, 30 days, 40 days. Look, you want to as soon as possible, and make sure that date that you have with that buyer correlates with the date that you have with the seller, guys. You want to make sure that all works. So after that, you want to, get that signature from the buyer, right? Lock in that agreement. We have agreements in the videos, and actually in the documents below that actually going to show you, the contract on my video, and also in our, agreements, we actually don't even disclose the assignment fee on our dispositions. So they actually won't see that fee until closing. I know a lot of people ask that question. What if they see it? They're not going to see it until the time of closing in our contract. Also, what you want to do is you want to have that buyer drop off that EMD to the title company, send over your seller, the contract you have with your seller, the contract that you have with your buyer, send it over to the title company. Let that title company know, hey, I want this title run as soon as possible, and we're looking to close as soon as possible. Just some transaction coordinator tips when dealing with both parties. You want to check up on your seller and your buyer maybe once every week, once every 2 weeks. let them know that the process is still here. Let them know that you're still here to help them. Check on them. Let them know, hey, is there anything in the property that you need? Is there anything I could do to help? Before we do closing this property, if you got the title back, you let them know that. If you got a title date from the title company, we want to make sure you get that and just handle both people all the way through to the end. Also, some sales tips. Guys, when you're dealing with these buyers, you want to be very direct with your buyers. You never want to feel that you're getting bullied into a deal where you're like, oh, give me this deal for this price. I need it right now. Send me the contract. You want to be relaxed. You want to know that you are that person in control. Don't worry about, oh, they're going to go behind my back, or they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Make sure that you are in control of this deal, and that the price that you're at, that's the price that you're going for. If you know your numbers, you know it's a good deal, you should know what you deserve for this deal, and you set your price of what you want in your mind. But you got to make sure that the numbers make sense, guys. The numbers have to make sense. If you guys are looking for bigger spreads, the numbers have to make sense with those buyers. So also, like I said, the tips, like I said recently before, was letting them know, hey, is that the best that you can do? Maybe saying, hey, I have other buyers that are actually checking it out. If you can come at this price, I'll send you the contract right now, no problems at all. Also, what you can do is negotiate them both up. And hey, I have someone that just offered this. Hey, I have someone else that just offered that. Hey, I have someone else offer this price. And you can increase your profits so much with a deal. But the deal has to make sense, and it has to be a great deal. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, going over dispositions, handling the title companies, and making sure that you're getting, a serious cash buyer that can help you close that deal out.